All right, so today I'm demonstrating our JTAC 9-lane builder. So JTACs are joint terminal attack controllers. They're the ones who are responsible for calling in close air support, hence close air support brief. And what will happen is they'll be on the ground. They'll have this information they need to send off to the pilot. So let's go ahead and enter some information in. So this initial point here, that's going to be something pre-planned from the mission. Um, there's navigational aids all over the world that can just be plugged into any like CDU, whatever. So we're gonna say UAE. When I'm coming from the parking lot, give them a heading. Say this is where they're going to start their attack run. So we'll say 090 at 5 nautical miles away. So for elevation, we'll just do something simple, 1,000 feet, right? Target description, you can be as verbose with this as you want. Just put in a little bit. This here is really probably the only thing that's kind of tricky. So you have these first three figures right here is 38 Tango, right? That's your map sheet. These next two letters are going to be your grid zone designator. So a map might have uh, more than one pair of these numbers. So that just kind of deconflicts these next 10 digits. So we're just going to use the one that's already in there, and this will stay up until you have the right information in. So we'll say 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. See here, what do we do? Ah, I know we did. We'll know that we are correct whenever this that line goes away, right? 2, 3, 4. There we go. So text turned white, which means we've entered something in, and our invalid has gone away. So we'll say method of marking, we'll say IR strobe. Normally you'd use that to mark friendlies. But that's okay. All right, so the location of friendlies in Professor H office. Right? Doing office hours right now, right? Egress directions, the way we want them to head out. Okay, so we'll just say head out 180. And last is remarks. That's just any sort of pertinent information that you might want to send off to the pilot, right? So now we can hit our generate brief, and there we go. And that'll give the entire thing that you can read back to the pilot. And if you want to start over, just hit clear form, and it resets everything for you. And for those of you who are curious, I actually do have a little bit of the information on the MGRS. Let's see. Let me show you what it is checking for. Here we go. So these are the different lines that are in it, right? The different places. So it's looking for um, that 0 through 5 for the first number that you have there, right? Or nothing at all, because you can actually have like over here where it says 38 TLN, you can actually have it as just 8. Okay. And it's going to look for a number from 0 through 9. All right. Now, for these letters, right, the first one has to be, so you go from C through H. skips I, and then goes from J to N, skips O, and then goes from P to X, and there's no Y or Z. Okay. And kind of the second letter, you can actually have the A, but it still has that you can't have the I and you can't have the O, and that's just to avoid confusion between ones and zeros. Right? And then everything else is just 0 through 9, 10 digits. Right? And that's pretty much it. Well, I hope y'all enjoyed. And I think this one actually might be the first one I've done that I probably am not going to do a whole lot coming back to this, just because I have other uh, projects that are going to take a higher priority. But I do think this is probably going to be one of the funnest ones that I've made just for myself. Right? And thanks for checking it out.